Hey,
We're live.
we're live everywhere. We're live. Happy Friday. My name is Priya Mohan, and I own sariKNOTsari, a place where we take vintage saris and turn them into beautiful clothing that is comfortable and wearable for any occasions, from the beach to dinner at a fancy restaurant to lounging around your house. And we use upcycled fabrics so that it's better for the environment, and so that every single piece is unique. It's one of a kind, just like you. And also, because my body changed so much between the ages of 30 and 50, these clothes use the drape of the fabric to fit your ever-changing body. And yes, you would think that would be like so obvious that clothes should do that.
No, not obvious at all.
But I really realized that when I was packing for Jamaica. As many of you know, I went to Jamaica a little while ago. And there were a lot of clothes that I took for Jamaica that I really hadn't worn since my last vacation. And I didn't even hesitate for a second to think, is this going to fit? Like, I just automatically knew it's going to work because it's sariKNOTsari clothing and it's going to drape. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. It's lovely to see you.
Hey,
My back
Jackie.
is feeling better. You're probably seeing a bit more energy than you saw last week. Yeah, so the clothes fit. And I was thinking, for some of our newer people who are just joining us now, you maybe don't know that that's one of the really great features of sariKNOTsari clothing, is that it's so size inclusive. This, for example, is our maxi caftan, and it fits up to a size 3X easily, and possibly more. You'd want to check the measurements online. But yeah, and you can kind of, for this style in particular, you can adjust this, and it also works backwards. So I feel like you're probably hearing music in the background. And if you are, it's because we have a band that got rained out. Oh, look at that. With the black down the front.
That's cute.
That's gorgeous. So I'll pause for a second and show you the colors. So even though this looks like it's black, it's actually navy blue and black mixed. And then here we have kind of like an oatmeal color, and then it's a military green or an olive green. So those are the colors you're seeing in this piece. And I like that it has the black and the navy because it means you can wear it with either one.
Yeah.
So we have a band that's upstairs right now, and they were rained out. It was art crawl. The street was just booming. There were vendors everywhere, and then all of a sudden the rain came down, and we invited them to come play in our store. So hopefully you get to hear the most amazing singer. I was in awe of her talent outside, and we said, it's raining, why don't you just come in here? So I think they're warming up upstairs right now. What I wanted to show you today was, oh, happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone.
Yes, it's Amy and Jackie and Corey
and Margot.
Hey,
Oh, it's so nice to see. And you know what? Anita. Oh no, Rebecca. Rebecca's here.
upstairs.
Yeah,
yes.
she came in, and I talk to Rebecca this way all the time. And suddenly she's like, "Hi, it's Rebecca." I'm like, I don't know your face, but I know everything else about you.
And she looked fabulous. She was wearing purple, what's called Casbah pants.
Yeah, she's wearing purple Casbah pants from the last spring order.
Exactly.
With an orange
kimono sleeve top.
I think it was a kimono sleeve top, but didn't it have little specks of purple in it?
Purple and blue, like that sky blue.
Yeah. And then she had a little shawl that was the exact same color. She looked stunning.
Hi, Lori.
So let us know if you can't hear us. We do have our microphones on today. We also have a fan in the background and a dehumidifier. Because it's an art crawl night, we have snuck into the basement. But we would love your feedback to know if you're having any problems.
So Jane is wondering what the name of that one is.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. So this one is, oh, and guys, I should tell you, we just put a bunch of pieces on sale. You probably already know. I can't read it, Jane. Give me 1 second.
You want me to read it?
I'll get my glasses.
Okay.
So Jane, I did see your email, and I hope you're feeling better. And the number on this one is PRG 4806. And today, all the styles that we pulled to show you are sheer fabrics. So, so your email. So I asked the ladies upstairs if they could reply to you. So hopefully you're going to be getting that reply soon. Okay, so many things. So what I wanted to tell you is I'm going to be showing you sheer pieces. The second thing I wanted to tell you is, in case you don't know, we have a huge shipment coming in. It's leaving India on the 15th, and we're starting the pre-sale on the 21st. It's a Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm.
And in order to make room for that really big shipment, we're trying to clear out some of the pieces that we've had for quite some time. So I just threw them into the wabi-sabi section. That's where you'll find them. But if they have the word sale in all caps in front of the name of the style, it says it in the description as well. They're not really wabi-sabi pieces. They're avatar pieces, except we've just marked them down to move them out.
Nice.
So a lot of those, some of you already knew about it and got right in there and said, I'll take this one and this one and this one. And there's still beautiful ones left. So do check that out.
So when is our sneak peek coming out? Just want to ask you.
Sneak peek is being released on Sunday, July 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and I see a comment here. It's fun to see. Oh, yeah, it has been fun to see the brags. We have to do more of that. Oh, hi, Zuri, Mega. Nice to see you. So many things. Okay. I just keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry, guys. There's a lot going on, and I'm a little ADD. So I'm listening to the music upstairs. I'm reading the comments. My family's chat is on the screen, and I have to keep swiping it up. Let me just try on something else, and then we'll just continue.
Okay, I have a couple comments as well. So
Okay.
Jackie is saying she's glad that you're healing. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Hey, Zuri. Hey, Megna. And yes, I agree. Honestly, it has been so interesting seeing the brag posts. I am actually thinking of the staff doing brag posts of some old stuff that they've gotten.
I would love it. The brag posts are so much fun. And that actually goes to, for those of you who have been following the brag posts, which are in the swap and sell group, you'll see the beautiful post that Carrie posted today. And it was a picture of a sunset, and she said the colors reminded her of all the beautiful arrays of colors you find in the silk pieces. So sweet. And she talked about the community, and Shefali and I talk about the community of sariKNOTsari all the time. Because it's so strange. We live on all parts of North America, and we're all passionate about the same things. And underlying all of it is a real sense of responsibility for, you know, growing and adapting and learning and preserving our planet and supporting each other. It's a really great group of people. So if you're not part of the swap and sell group, you should join it. It's a really uplifting place to be.
And Jane says, I know that post was so beautiful and so true.
It really was.
Agree, Jane. And actually, guys, if you are looking for old sariKNOTsari pieces that you love, probably weren't able to get, but a customer might be selling, you can check out the swap and sell, and you might be actually able to snag a piece that you once thought you might have never gotten again.
There's some beautiful pieces there, and it kind of makes sense. Like, I have, as you may guess, a number of I love this.
That's beautiful.
So I have a number of pieces, but there are definitely pieces that I don't reach for anymore, and I would love to clear them out and make room for some of these absolute treasures. So feel free to use the swap and sell group. The prices for buying and for selling are quite good, and it kind of opens you up to explore new colors. Okay, so what am I wearing? This is a short tunic length caftan. It's a sheer fabric. The color is kind of that nochi color that we used to have in the Bryn Walker, but the pants that I'm wearing it with are these new cotton pants. They're palazzo pants. They're kind of like one size fits all, and we figured they fit to about a size 18. Very, very stretchy, and not the kind of stretch that like pulls in your tummy and makes you feel uncomfortable. So the only thing is they are a smidge on the shorter side. So if you are petite, you are in luck. My legs, I'm long-legged. And so for me, I find that they land just at the ankle, but because the elastic is so big, I can definitely pull the elastic down. And then I feel like they're the right length. And Alex was wearing a pair today, and she had them pulled up higher so that they kind of sat like that, almost like a skirt. Actually, I kind of like that too.
That's cute.
That is cute. So if you're looking for something fun and interesting to wear, I wanted to focus today a little bit on our underpinnings as well and how they fit, which is why in the description on the Instagram, if you're watching this on Instagram, then you can go up into the link in bio, and there's featured collections, and you will find a description of this entire live in the featured collection, which includes my measurements. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, you should see it in the description along with a link to the collection that we featured here.
Mhm.
If you're watching on Instagram and you would rather watch it on YouTube, just type in YouTube in the comments and the link will get sent to you. Oh, there's a big message.
Yes, it's from Amy. She said, "Oh, managed to get Blue Sky in Victoria and was able to grab some Galen pants. I wasn't sure
Nice.
what size to order before, but now I know, so maybe I can add some to my next
Oh,
order."
that's so great. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, is I thought if I put my measurements in there and then I tried on some of these clothes, you could check and see, okay, well, I'm a little bit bigger here, or I'm a little smaller here, and you'd have a sense of how it fit. I actually really like this. With these pants,
I think it really makes it pop.
it makes it pop, and then it makes me want to wear blue jewelry with it. And
Exactly.
I should probably show you guys the colors. So there's like a washed out blue undertone underneath here. The background color is an oatmeal or a cream, and then it has this nochi brown, kind of in a leaf pattern, superimposed on top of it. And you could definitely also wear it this way. I think this would be so elegant. I was talking to my daughter Henna, who is much younger than I am, and she was saying that this is what all the Gen Z people are wearing, is like long skirts or pants, and then tops, like casual tops that kind of blend into the skirt.
Mhm.
Like they don't tuck in or anything. They just kind of flow right into the length. So I feel like this is that look.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think so.
Very comfortable too.
Very
Oh,
comfortable.
speaking of comfortable, Shefali and I had a discussion. So, Shefali, would you like to share my ideas on athleisure?
Well, I think you should start this, as you are. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my God. It was so funny. Shefali, as many of you know, is doing her MBA program. And so as part of her MBA, she had to do some sort of a pitch deck. Was it a pitch deck?
Yeah, it was a pitch competition.
About a brand that was sustainable. So she chose to do sariKNOTsari, which was awesome because we had so much information for her to share. And then she calls me up and she goes, like, how would you describe our clothes? And then I can't remember if it was she who said athleisure or me. And I was like, but not athleisure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be caught dead in athleisure. Do you think I like athleisure? Never. And she was just laughing because I'm like adamant. I cannot imagine myself purposefully changing into sweatpants and a sweat jacket
Literally.
on purpose to go out.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm in before
Like
I
that's
go
the
out.
outfit you wear to go outside.
That is the wrong
Yeah.
outfit. And so we got to talking about what makes sariKNOTsari special. And I was saying it's as close to athleisure as I'm ever likely to get, because I like going out feeling like I'm dressed, but I want to feel like I'm wearing comfortable pajamas, sweatpants. Yeah. So for me, we were trying to think of a way to describe it. And I said, it's like the sophisticated woman's athleisure.
Mhm.
You know, somebody who still cares about how they look and how they present themselves, but doesn't want to be uncomfortable doing
Exactly. I think I ended up calling it athleisure for the sophisticated traveler.
The sophisticated traveler. There you go.
And there's a couple comments. So Avid for Tech says, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting your name. It's important to get the dimensions. I have two midi caftans, and one is actually 2 to 3 inches shorter than the other."
So that's interesting. So the difference in length between the midi length and the short caftan is supposed to be 4 inches. And because we try to use as much of the sari as possible, if it's like a half an inch or a 1 inch difference, we will just use the fabric rather than cut it off. But a 3-inch difference sounds a little much. So if you do experience that, where you get something and you're like, it really wasn't supposed to be this long, or it wasn't supposed to be this short, let us know and we can sort it out with you. Yeah.
And Amy says, Priya looked so elegant and flowy in that brown on brown outfit.
I really liked it. Yeah. And like you guys know, I'm wedded to my Casbah pants, but I really do enjoy these because they're cotton. They have pockets.
Mm-hmm.
We have them in a bunch of colors and they're not expensive. How much are they, Shefali?
I think they're 45.
Here, check.
Oop, turn it around. Wait, 45. Yeah,
45. Yeah, they're only 45 Canadian and they're super comfortable. Yeah, and then they're just wash and hang dry.
Wash and hang dry. That's it, folks.
That's it, folks.
And Lorena says, "Hey, Lorena." She says, "It's my mobility wear. I'm here at the gym right now.
Oh, seriously?
In 100% silk."
Oh, I love it when you send those videos. Was this supposed to go with this, Shefali?
Nope, it was supposed to go with the oatmeal.
The oatmeal. Oh, this goes with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I've done all the ones that go with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
And thank you, Jessica. And Amy says there was an episode of Seinfeld where they talk about wearing sweatpants out. My Gen Z niece doesn't care, loves wearing her sweatpants out.
Yeah. Do you remember George was ensconced in velvet? Those of you who know, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. I also dream of being ensconced in velvet, but in the privacy of my own home, not in public.
Could you help me describe the colors in that other midi captain that you tried on the blue one?
The blue one, yeah.
Just because Anita Reese Sinclair,
Hey.
is really interested. It's actually sheer Anita.
So let me show you some cool features of this caftan. I would say that it is a teal that leans towards sky blue. The background color is a very pale teal. So it's not a cream. It still has those greeny blue undertones. What's really cool is it has this writing, and I don't know what it says. Maybe somebody out there knows what that says.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's in Hindi, it looks like.
Yeah, it definitely is in Hindi. And is it more green or blue that you would say? I would say it's like a...
I'd say it's more blue, because I have this teal here, right?
Is it more like an aqua, or
no?
It's a turquoise, a teal?
Turquoise. I'd say turquoise, because it's more on the bluey side than the greeny side. It is beautiful.
Aw. And Marilyn says, Priya, you and I think alike about going out.
Yeah.
Now that I have a lot of sariKNOTsari, that is what I wear, even going for groceries, and feel comfortable and wear a dress. Athletic wear is for the house only.
Me too.
Yeah.
I just can't wrap my head around that. It just feels, I don't know, that if I were going to do that, why not just go out in my pajamas?
Mhm.
Like, are there no rules? No rules.
And Margot says, tease, some of my midi length caftans have a difference in length too. I wear leggings or pants if I feel like I need to lengthen them. And Jane asks, what athleisure wear is 100% silk?
Yeah, so true. Exactly. They don't make that.
Exactly.
Yes.
And Amy says matching velour leisure suits. Was that early 2000s or late 90s? LOL, I definitely had a set. I think Juicy Couture was...
I feel like it was 90s.
90s,
my girls
but also early
already.
2000s. Yeah.
This is the Joanna jumpsuit, and my daughter Nisha, for whom the Nisha jumpsuit was named, has 3 of these now. She says it's the most comfortable thing she's ever owned. So this is also by Blue Sky. It is lighter than the MetaMade because it's made out of linen and bamboo, so it's very, very lightweight and breezy. And I like the fact that there's elastic on the shoulders, which makes it easy to get on and off to go to the bathroom. And it has pockets. So this we have in a couple of different colors, but I wanted to show you, this is how it fits me. Did you grab me a large?
I might have grabbed you a large.
Can you just check so we can be super sure?
Yeah. Okay. Close.
I think you did.
Yeah, I did grab you.
Okay. So I am wearing large. Normally in clothes, I wear an extra large, but in this, I wear the large, and there is still a lot of room here. So I think I probably could fit the medium as well. You want to see how it looks all around, but just a super comfortable piece to throw on. Like this I would wear out to the grocery store and feel like I tried. Throw on a nice necklace and off I go.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm going to try this on with a couple of different pieces. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about?
So sorry, I just have to read through the comments. So Jane says some people do, and it's scary. They wear pajamas out, and I think she accidentally sent it 3 times. So it just 3 times in the chat says wear pajamas out. Wear pajamas out.
Yeah.
And Sea Plant Lady says 90s Juicy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, Juicy.
It was Juicy Couture. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Juicy Couture, Baby Fat. Those were kind of the looks.
I feel like I would look like a lumpy mess in those if I tried something like that now. I would either look like a sack of potatoes or a lumpy mess.
But you know what? You'd be a very velvety, soft.
Yes, I would be very huggable, like a plush toy.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't want to be a plush toy. Guys, I don't know how this hasn't sold yet. I honestly don't know. It is so elegant looking. And it's one of those chiffon silks that's extraordinarily lightweight. And it has this fabulous gold border, but it's on the inside, not the outside. So you just see flashes of it. It is extraordinary.
Also, Amy just said it's so wonderful and moody with the piano in the background.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
really
fabulous. So
nice.
I think they finally got going.
Oh yeah.
And Kim just sent a message in our work chat that says, I have never seen so many people in the store.
Real, well, if they're so worth listening to. So this is one of the ways that I wear my kimono sleeve dusters as well. I like to take this and kind of tie it up, and then see it. I could wear that down, but I usually tuck that up as well. Because especially with these chiffon silks, they're so lightweight that even when you bunch them up like that, they don't.
Ooh, I really like it from the side. That's
Yeah,
cute.
it's cute, right? Yeah. I didn't do a great job, but if I were to do a great job, you would see that it looks amazing.
And Margot said that those colors are so lovely together. Yeah. Wow. And Lorena says, love.
And it's so soft, guys. The arm feel on this is insane. Because you know how I usually say with Georgette, you can feel the roughness of the fabric a tiny bit? You can't with the chiffon. Exactly. The chiffon it's silk. It's silky silk. It's actually what you think of when you think of running silk through your hands, specifically. Okay, what else did we have to go with this? Oh, this is beautiful. We decided to pair this with blue, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really loving the maxi caftans. She's singing again.
Yeah, she is.
Do you guys hear her?
I feel like they can probably only hear the piano because like
because of the sound. Yeah. She's got the voice of an angel. So Pauline, who is the one who pioneered that color walk that happened today, she says that this singer performs in clubs around Hamilton, and I'm like, I would pay to go see her. She plays for free.
So guys, when we were outside, because Priya and I decided to take a couple photos just to pass some time, have some fun, and we were playing dress up, and then we're going outside taking the photos, and she's playing Four Leaf Clover by Erykah Badu, and I genuinely felt like I was listening to Badu live. It was so good.
Well, and that's because you're that age. Me, I was listening to her scat, and she sounded just like Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, she does sound like Ella Fitzgerald.
She sounds so much like Ella Fitzgerald when she scats. It was amazing.
Oh no, they said they can hear her. Oh my God, so many people said they can.
Oh, I'm glad. She's so talented.
Yes, we will comment the name of the group after.
Yes, it definitely
was like a mother, her son, and then like their friends.
Yeah,
it was sweet. Though.
It was really sweet, and then it started to pour, and we're like, "Come in here." Oh, I like that better.
People love this one. They said the maxi is so pretty.
The maxi is so pretty. So it's got lots of great detail here with the different shades of blue. I hope you guys can all see it. The different shades of blue and the paisley design. But then even up here, we have a slightly more abstract pattern and the darker blue. I just think it's gorgeous. And I bet you this is another one of those ones that would look great backwards. And if you are looking to wear something over a bathing suit, more on bathing suits later, I think you would find that it covers enough, but it also gives you enough.
Beautiful.
I love them backwards.
I honestly love how it falls. And then you can still like kind of make it more fitted with the back tie.
And even with the little skirt kind of thing underneath it, it just looks elegant.
Yeah.
I'm not even wearing a necklace. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. So what we've decided, I have so many things to tell you. I wish I could show you. I have a list, like a full page list. I'm like, I can't forget to share this information during the
She's got so much energy today,
guys. So much energy. Oh my goodness. So what I was going to share with you is a number of you have sadly said to us, there's not enough for us to see when we come into the store because everything gets sold so quickly. And we love that everything gets sold so quickly, and we know it's going to a good home. But we also understand, and in fact, it's important to us, that one of the things that we provide is an experience where people can come in and feel like they're part of a community and feel pampered and feel like if they're not comfortable with their clothes or with their style, that we have things that we can help them, help them find something that brings them joy and gives them the confidence to step out in the world. And the problem we've been having lately is we just don't have enough stock in the store. So what we're going to do for this next live, for those of you for the next sneak peek, for those of you who live close by, we are going to pull some of the pieces and keep them off the sneak peek, and they will only be available in store.
Yep. So
that if you do happen to make your way down here, we will still have an exciting shopping opportunity for you, even just to revel in beautiful fabrics. And then the majority will still be sold online. And we're working with Anchal in India to try to speed up production in a way that's still sustainable and still ethical and still fair. and that's why it takes a little longer. It's not like we can just snap our fingers and say make twice as much.
Yeah.
Because we need to get the people lined up and make sure that we have safe environments for them and good
that
work
they're
conditions.
having a good routine and that they're not too stressed out.
Yeah, we're not going to overwork our existing staff.
Yeah.
So that's why it's taking us a little longer to get to that point where we have enough for the store and for online. So we thank you for bearing with us, and thank you for telling us that that was a problem, so it gave us the opportunity to fix it. So that's the plan.
We always appreciate feedback, guys.
Yeah.
Genuinely, yes.
We're not masters of this.
I mean, I'm literally going to school for this. I'm just making guesses as we go.
That's all we do is we make guesses as we go. We're like, oh, wouldn't that be cool?
And then we get distracted. We go, pretty fabric. Wow.
Yeah, we do get distracted. So this is a waterfall top over one of the Joanna jumpsuits. And we've had this waterfall top for some time. And honestly, I don't know why. Like, I like that it's got the white and the red and the yellow and the blue. But then I also like that it's kind of got this gray on this side.
I think it gives you a lot to play with. I mean, you've got the primaries and you can do kind of that more neutral look with a bit of pop. So there's a couple comments. So some people were really curious about the maxi caftan that you showed previously. If you don't mind giving us the code.
Yes. I can give you the code. Listen to her sing up there.
That's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
If only we could have a weekly performer playing upstairs only at a certain level where we won't be overshadowed every Friday.
That's right. PRG 3913.
3913. Awesome.
Okay. So yeah, this is cute. Right, Shefali? Like, wouldn't you wear this?
Oh, yeah. Especially with the glasses. I like the glasses on.
The whole look.
Yeah. Oh, distinguished lady.
Like, I kind of love it. I don't know why it hasn't sold. And the blue with this is almost identical to the blue here.
You know, I will say, if you came into a room to teach me like literature or art history in that outfit, I would 100% believe everything you're saying, even if it was a full face line.
This would give me the art credibility.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
So a couple more comments. Margot says, yes, love the maxi caftans backwards. Show off that booty with the cinch in the back.
Yeah, that's true. You do.
And Jane says, good idea. And Jackie says, yes, please add tailors in India. Amy says, I was able to find a couple maxi caftans in the wild on my holiday. So cool. But I couldn't make them work for me. I'm top heavy, so felt they made me look like an upside down pyramid. Thoughts?
Oh. Were they our brand?
Yes, let me know, Amy. And Margot says, so I really am going to have to start coming to the store now. Yes, you do.
Yes, you
Margot.
do. No more excuses. But for you, Margot, if you just asked us to kind of, you know, take you for a little walk through the aisles, we probably would.
We probably would.
So, what was I going to say? We were talking about getting more pieces, getting them more often, more tailors. Going to take a bit of time. Oh, the other thing we're going to do, and if you are somebody who is a stockist, please forgive us. We're going to limit how much we sell to stockists as well.
Yeah.
Up till now, we had enough to sell to different stores and to keep for you guys, and that's not happening so much anymore. So we're going to just put a bit of a hiatus on selling to boutiques. That looks nice.
That's really cute. Is that the midi leg or short caftan?
I don't even know how that happened.
I think it's a short caftan.
It's a short one, but what happened was it stuck on my chest.
And then the accident was so fashionable.
It was a great fashionable accident. Like that.
Yeah, it's cute.
So I suppose I could tuck it into my bra or something to make it stay there, but I love this little flow. That looks gorgeous. So colors in this are gray, blue, orange, merlot, cream, and now I'll show it to you up close. It's pretty, right?
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. I love the orange in it. You know what it is? I love the orange with the wine. I think that's just a really rich combination. And then when you pair it with the blue, it makes everything pop, right? Because blue and orange obviously are going to offset each other. But I think when you put in that kind of merlot color at the back, it softens that pop. So it still is interesting enough.
But it all is tonally very similar. Yeah. Oh, and Marilyn says, Priya, you look fabulous in everything.
Oh, thank you, Marilyn. I think it's the jumpsuit.
I think it's the jumpsuit.
I think it's the jumpsuit.
So a lot more comments.
Okay, so nice to be back, guys. I'm feeling so much better. After last week, I was just like, I don't even remember if I answered people. My back was hurting so much. So I do feel, and I love having Shefali with me because we chat all week, Shefali and I. So when we get here, we're like, oh, remember when we said that together?
Exactly. And it's been even less chatting because I've been so busy with
She's
school.
been so busy.
So October Child asked, what pieces work best for shorter folks? 5'3"-ish. Any are maxis too long?
Maxis are not too long because I'm 5'5", and you would have noticed at the bottom there was at least 2 to 3 inches before you hit the ground. And even if you were even if it was just a little long, you could tie a knot in it so easily and just pull it up as needed. Even tie a knot here in the fabric, which would draw it up across the bottom. So no, 5'3" is definitely a good height for all of our styles.
Yes. Amy said, I mean, you said she plays for free, so monthly wine and music nights at sariKNOTsari?
I would love that.
That would be crazy.
I think she's only playing for free
because
for us today because we pulled her in out of the
rain.
But yeah, she's so talented. Wow.
And Judy Rutherford Langsner, so sorry, Judy, said, great idea. I think she was talking about when we were talking about
keeping some of the pieces
here. Exactly. Yeah. And then Jessica said, you may need to have it tailored. I'm 5 foot and the maxis are a little too long.
They're a little too long. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and you could have them hemmed at the bottom, or you could tie knots if you don't want to spend any money.
If you're looking for something though that is more proportionate to you, I would honestly recommend some of our more tunic style dresses because I actually find our shorter customers absolutely love them. Like the sculptural tunic is so popular.
It does. And we're going to be getting the sample of the larger size sculptural tunic dress with the shipment that's coming. Finally. And we're also finally getting the boleros. We're getting 30 of them. For those of you who've been on this journey with us, you'll know that the boleros are just like the shrugs, which I don't have here to show you. But they're basically a tube and you stick your arms out the side and they drape here.
I know. Guys, I'm getting a shrug or a bolero. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and then what we did with the boleros is we put elastic here on the arm. So it's bracelet length here. And we find that the elastic helps the whole thing stay on better. And you don't end up with those big drapey sleeves like getting into things. But since then, we discovered that hack where you can take the two edges and tie them together and you get that beautiful little balloon effect. So I don't know. Anyways, we're getting them. They're coming. So I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. Sorry, I know I interrupted you. No worries. I keep flipping past this underpinning. So the top is by Terrera. It's the one that has the built-in bra, and I pretty much wear it all summer long because I don't have to wear a bra because it has the built-in bra. These are the new shorts. They're called the Haley shorts. They're really not shorts per se. Like you could definitely wear them as shorts. They're mostly anti-chafing shorts, and I like wearing them under shorter dresses so that if anybody sneaks a peek, they're only seeing my shorts. But they're so soft and so comfortable. You can't even feel like you're wearing them. And as many of you know, I tend to be an extra large on the bottom, and in these shorts, I'm a medium. And even then, they're not binding at all.
Yeah.
Like I kind of feel like these are going to be my summer shorts because I don't like that feeling back in here in my thighs when you get that little bit of
tight feeling.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I have that with my running shorts as well, which is fine for running, but it does suck.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. So I figure in really hot weather to be wearing something like this that
just kind of
moisture wicks you and it feels soft. It's not warm. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of these, but go down 2 sizes from what you normally wear.
Oh.
And it says that in the description. It says for a looser fit, go down 1 size. For a more tight fit, go down 2 sizes. And then these, of course, are our Galeen pants. And in the Galeen pants,
the Galeen capris, guys.
Capris, thank you. This is a large, and I normally wear a large. So I'm going to show you guys the fit. And I'm not sure if I told you this yet, but my bust is 38C or 44 inches around at the widest part. My waist is 42 inches around at the narrowest part, and my hips are 45 inches around. And I'm 5'5".
Okay,
I have in the notes
a bunch of comments that I must tell you.
I am looking forward to hearing.
So Amy said it was sariKNOTsari. It was a little boutique called Bodacious. I remember when they bought from us. Yeah. Nice. And I think that Jessica loves something that you tried on. And then Heather recommended, I find the maxis work well with wide leg crops for more balance.
Yeah.
And Jane said that they do look good with knots. I knot mine. Yes. And I agree. Jane, you are shorter. And I think that does look really good on you. And Jessica agreed that the sculpted tunic dresses do look really great on shorter customers. And Corey agreed. She said, yes, I would love to try on the new sculptural tunic dress.
I am looking forward to you trying it on. I am hoping that it's going to fit you beautifully because then I will be confident that all the ladies who have your gorgeous build are going to be like, oh, thank God it's going to fit me too.
It fits Corey. It fits me too.
Yes.
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 And
oh, and the top, this is a ritzy tank.
Yes.
It's a medium. So I'm wearing a large on the bottom, medium on the top. Okay, go ahead.
And Amy says, I'll have to give it a try. I think I need some wide leg crops that might work. And I think especially trying it with the Casbahs, Amy, would give you more of that structure, because the Casbah linen has that rigidity, not a lot, but just enough.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like maybe I would like a large in this top, because I find it just a smidge tight through here.
So the only reason I think I pulled it is because
I think I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I told you it was a medium.
Yeah.
But now I'm feeling I'm not a medium.
But I also think it's fine because it's an underpinning.
It is an underpinning. Yeah. That's true. And you don't want your underpinning to be baggy. And there's lots of stretch in this fabric. And it's bamboo, so it's very cooling. Like, I don't think it's like emphasizing anything I wouldn't want emphasized. Maybe here a little bit.
Well,
I'd like it to float a little more.
At least I know that you have a back.
I do have a back. And I'm making it very
and
obvious.
A back with bones and fibers.
Real,
and
like, human being body parts.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so this is a great segue into the reel that Shefali posted. So before I went, I love this together. Before I went to Jamaica, Shefali said, well, while you're packing, just take a bunch of videos. So I'm like, okay, and I'm scrambling packing. I'm running into my kitchen. Whenever you see the black background, that's me in my kitchen. And so I run down to my kitchen. I open up my knives drawer. I like prop it up against like
the knife drawer opener. Too. Nice.
Yeah, can opener. I've got the phone there. And so I'm taking these videos. And at one point I've got the vest on and I'm trying to show the vest as a cover up. And I'm like, oh, everybody's going to see my tummy. So I turn around so I can put it on this way, not realizing everybody's going to see all of my bum. And so I'm like in such a rush. I don't even like, check.
You know what? That was a stylized choice that you made.
Yeah, that's right. I thought about doing that. So I just uploaded all of those videos. I'm like, Shefali, they're in a folder called Jamaica. Do what you got to do. So then a couple of days later, when I got back, she goes, Priya, so I created a reel. You might want to look at it. And I'm like, okay. So I go to look at it and I'm like, there's my cellulite. Oh, that's where I had the 3 babies. Yeah. Oh, there's the cellulite again. and I'm thinking, do I say something? And I'm like, no, everybody has cellulite. Everybody has a tummy. I am not going to freaking pretend as I'm trying to show people how to wear this as a vest.
Exactly.
That my body is some like perfection that belongs in a painting somewhere. Yeah. And I think it kind of fits in with my ideas about makeup as well. On a good day, you're going to get a really good look.
Yeah.
Some days you're not going to. No. And that's also okay.
Yes.
Yes. And so you guys got to see cellulite and my little tummy. You can't see it here, but I literally have a fold that comes over that used to be filled with babies. And it's like a pouch. It's my baby pouch. Anyways, so Shefali posted that. I don't know that I would have posted it. I think I would have been too self-conscious to post it.
Fair. Totally fair.
But yeah. I also wasn't going to not post it. Like there wasn't any valid reason not to be accepting of my body.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was a real kind of moment for me. So Shefali found a matching vest for this piece.
Yes, I did.
Do like me a matchy, as we all know.
Ooh,
that's really sweet. I love the red on the blue.
Exactly. And I actually really like layering Georgette pieces more than crepe ones because you can do a lot and also they're thinner.
I think I want to flip this one around. So just so you know, the colors in this that's an ochre. This is like a buttery yellow. Then we have that kind of deep red leaning towards burgundy. We have clearly a sky blue. And then a minty green that goes into teal. I think those are all the colors. I love this as well. So here on this would be the back panel because it's got the round neck. Mm-hmm. But this almost looks like crystals that kind of come out and grow this way. It's quite beautiful, really. Like, look at those geometric designs in there, the circles and the trapezoids.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Really pretty.
Yeah, colors are
beautiful. It's a very unique fabric.
It really is. And again, you want to think of the woman who's like, that's the sari I'm going to buy.
Exactly. I also want to know where this woman wore this sari because it's kind of incredible.
It is kind of incredible.
So there's quite a few comments.
Yeah,
So
love
Lorena
that.
said, I have a pouch too. And Judy Rutherford said, I actually thought you looked beautiful.
Thank you.
And Jessica said, I have a pouch too, and I loved your post. Empowering. Thank you. And Curious at Home said, that's a great outlook on our real humanity.
We are.
Amy said, it's okay. I have a pouch, but no babies, LOL. And there's something awesome about seeing confident, successful women with cellulite. Carrie said, you are an amazing role model, Priya.
Thank you,
Love
guys.
you, Carrie. And Lorena said, I love that. And then Amy, Margot said, yes, very empowering. Thank you. And to all the followers too, we have to support each other. Agreed, friends.
We do.
Yes.
And you know, I think about what I would say to my daughter if she watched it, or even Shafali, if Shafali did like a reel and showed some skin like that and was like, oh my God, you can see this. I'd be like, Shafali, you will never be this beautiful again.
Yeah.
Revel
in it.
Revel in it. And I think the same goes for us in our 50s. Like, you only get older. Might as well just enjoy the, I don't know,
where you are now.
The cellulite you have, and not before you get the cellulite you will have. Yeah.
And Jane says she loves this outfit.
I really loved it too, actually. I think I liked it. Like, I like this, and I love, like, these pants feel like pajamas.
Exactly.
But with the two together, I found it very really elegant.
Unique, yeah.
And I would probably use a lot more of this deep red color to accentuate. I think. Yeah, it's very nice. And then, yeah, this feels more like alive. Honestly, guys, my back was killing me last week. So I don't know if I told you exactly what happened. I have a compression fracture in my spine. And so, of course, the first thing my doctor said was, well, you must have osteoporosis because you're postmenopausal or something. And I'm like, I don't think that I am, because for those of you who follow my journey,
sorry, I just have to say this.
Yeah, okay.
Heather said, I can hear Kim laugh.
We love Kim's laugh. Yeah, we adore Kim's laugh.
Anyway, continue your very serious conversation.
Very serious conversation. So, okay, I'm wearing a self-pocket dress, and look at that together.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's why I picked it, because I really thought it would go well with the bamboo.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And especially with your Poppy Barley shoes.
Yes, my Poppy Barley shoes. Thank you, Adela. There you go. So I hope you can see the colors. So this does have a pure white in it, as well as kind of a grade white. And then it's got gray. It's got different shades of gray. The blue is a sky blue. And then here we get into the teals. And then here is a darker teal. This one is more like a sea green. And this one is a teal, I think, verging on blue. But I think it would look really nice with white as well. And when my very fashionable daughter, Henna, was here on the weekend, she told me that this skirt is really stylish.
This skirt?
She got one.
So actually, when I was in Toronto, I went up to Toronto last week to just make sure my friend, she's moving back there, my lovely friend Crystal, and she's a hairstylist, and I went to work with her and made sure that she didn't feel alone, because she was feeling very lonely in her apartment. And I was wearing a bright red, cool, beautiful bright red sailor 70s dress. It was incredible.
So cool. Yeah.
So I had gotten this from a local vintage store here, and it was stunning. I hadn't worn it in a long time, and I decided, okay, I'm going to wear it in Toronto and look fabulous. And she's in the artsier side of Toronto. She works in that kind of West End area. So there's people dressed like that. But then when we were in downtown, like by the financial district, everyone, guys, is wearing a white tank top and a white skirt. That's it. And like, that is literally it.
Honestly, that's how Henna dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was standing there like a sore thumb on the way to, what's it called? Not the subway, but you know that, the streetcars.
Oh, streetcars.
We were standing there by the streetcars because there was an issue on Dundas. So we had to get off and then wait for the next one. And I was standing there and people were staring at me. And I was like, oh my God, why are they staring at me?
Because you have style, and they forgot what style looks like.
And then Crystal went, because you are literally red. And I was like, oh yeah.
And you know what's funny though, is like, okay, I talk a lot about Henna, and I know Henna's boyfriend's parents watch this as well. So I do have to be very careful.
Yeah.
But Henna my middle daughter, is really stylish. Like, and she does not like having a closet that's teeming with stuff. She's quite minimalist.
Yeah.
And so she will not allow something into her closet unless she loves it and thinks she's going to wear it a lot,
Wow.
which is great.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
proud
good.
of her. That's a really good attitude. But she is so minimalist that when she falls in love with something that I sell at Sorry Not Sorry, I'm always like, yes, I got her too. I got her too. So she got a boxy top that she loves, and she got the white skirt.
Nice.
Nisha's easy. Nisha only wears, my eldest daughter only wears Sorry Not Sorry. Why am I putting this on again? Because I wanted to tie this to this and see how it looks. But yeah, Nisha only wears Sorry Not Sorry. So she comes here and it's like Christmas for her because she lives in Ottawa. But yeah, I got Henna. I got her. And then you guys all know Mira. So yeah, that looks really nice tied. Look at how that makes that beautiful, almost like little flower there. Here. What do we have here? I still have too many kids and puppies to wear white on white. Yeah, I still have too many kids and puppies to have white on white, and I don't even have kids and puppies.
Do you know what the code is for that piece? PRG?
Yeah, I'm actually going to pass it to you if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm going to throw it your way. I think that's it for this color. Yeah, so I guess I would say in the pants, I am definitely a large, and in the top, I would, the medium fits, but I feel like I would probably want the large.
So, October Child says, ooh, love this combo. And Margot says, no spaghetti with white. Absolutely
No
not.
spaghetti with white. No. Or mangoes.
I love, but it's mango season.
I know it's mango season, and I saw Sangeeta Patel. I don't know if you know her.
Yes.
She's a talk show person as well. And she did this reel on this like fun way to eat a mango by cutting it like through the center and then twisting it. And she's wearing all white, and then she bites into the mango, and I'm like, you are a brave, brave woman. Mango stains horribly. It's delicious though. You just have to wear orange.
And then it works out.
Then you eat all the mango you
wear
want.
the parachute dress in mustard.
Yeah,
then you're fine.
Then you're fine. You don't even need a napkin.
Exactly. Just like it on there.
So I don't know if we've shown you guys these pants. So these are the Tashi pants, and they're made out of a cotton voile. And what's cool about them is, as you can probably see, they have buttons in here on the side. So you can button them across this way, and then they go from being pants to a skirt. The elastic is very, very stretchy. So this fits up to a size 18. And you can control the length on the bottom by pulling up on this ruching. So that's why people love these pants. So I thought I would try them on today. And how much are they? People are going to ask. These are 55 Canadian. So,
you know what I was thinking?
Tell me.
Imagine if we had like our own version of Jimmy Fallon, where like we would have our main segments just be about like fashion and clothes and topics, and then in the middle we'd go and introducing band we found at Art Crawl that needed a place to keep their equipment dry.
So true. Oh, you see, like as soon as you do the ruching there, look how beautiful that looks. You get those gorgeous drapes. Really, really comfortable pants. Right now they're kind of stiff because they're starched, but Mira has a pair. And once you wash them, they just get really buttery soft. So like that. And you can see the difference. See how this has a little bit more structure to it? And it does have pockets, but the pockets are not at the hips. The pockets are a little lower at the thighs. So what you end up with is kind of like an A-line starting from the waist. And you can see. So I always cover this part, but they're comfortable on everybody. And I thought that it would look amazing with this that Shefali wanted me to wear with something else. And I said, no, matchy matchy. We can be matchy matchy. She's like, wear this with black and white. I'm like, I'm going to wear it with purple.
It's going to look so cool.
It's going to look great with purple. So I thought.
I should have known, Priya.
You should have known. You should have known. That I gave you 2 full weeks when you had the camera and you could do whatever you wanted.
That's true. That's true. And I really did. I had my fun.
So I wasn't sure if this would work. It's the same purple almost.
You know what? I think that kind of completes the look though.
It's interesting, right? So these are the cotton jackets. I think they're 45 as well. 45 Canadian. And then here's the, I think I need a bit of a French tuck here.
For me also, it turns the piece from summer to fall.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, actually that's how I would do it.
Yeah, it's cute.
It needs a bit more of a tuck. So this here is a side slit top, which is nice on me because I find the boxy top is just a smidge too short, but the side slit top even tucked works quite well. But yeah, like this is a great look.
That's really cute.
It is really cute. And I think if I were going to wear the jacket, I wouldn't ruche this. I'd let it get as long as possible.
Yeah. And by the way, Mrs. Ears, I would recommend actually air drying it after washing it on a delicate cycle, cool in your machine.
Yeah.
Just because then you probably won't need to iron
it.
them. If
Yeah.
you just kind of keep it scrunched up though in a dryer, it will definitely need a good ironing. Yep. And Jessica even said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And Jessica said, I've been eyeing that side to the top. It's so pretty.
It's
Jessica,
so
it's
pretty.
gorgeous.
It's so pretty. Well, and I love that it has gray, black, and then this kind of taupey color, and then you have your accent color with this raisin kind of color here.
Yeah, another fabulous sari.
So you get all of these really great neutrals to play with, right? You can play with the gray, you can play with the black, you can play with the taupe, and then all you have to do is just keep remembering to accent it with this. Or the opposite of this. What's the opposite of plum?
It's kind of purple, so you would have to go closer to the blue-green side.
Blue-green, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, yeah. And then actually, we think we found another top, 2 tops that would go with this. What time is it? I feel like we're going to go on forever.
It's 8:50 actually.
Okay. So Shefali, she took out a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, it's only 22 styles. Will we have enough, like, to go through?
Yellow.
Oh, yellow.
You know what? That makes sense. The taupe, because it's more yellow.
The taupe, yellow undertones. But yeah, this is the look I would totally wear. Like, that's easy.
And
Super
Lori
easy.
says, I love this jacket. And Margot says, yes, Lori, it goes great with black. It goes great with winky emoji.
Okay. So somewhere out there, somebody must already have the cardigan and the waterfall top in the same fabric, because they came in separate shipments. And as we all know, whenever there is a cardigan, there's a waterfall top and a side slit top, always. Okay, so this one I thought would be kind of a fun look.
Ooh.
And then I thought this one would be cute because it's that same thing that Henna was saying about having like the long next to the long so that they kind of flow into each other.
You know what? I'm actually very surprised that this is becoming a style now, because I know a lot of my generation before, they must be either growing up and realizing that younger styles are not timeless.
Yeah.
And that their bodies are changing.
Yep.
Because like the biggest thing when I was growing up was crop tops and high-waisted pants. That was like very 70s. You were young, you were athletic, like that was kind of what you wore.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying this very generally. But now I'm noticing that people, they don't know how to dress as their bodies get older. And so my friends and I, when we're shopping, they're like, I don't know what to wear. Like, I think that I have to look like this. And I'm like, well, what if you tried that instead?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, you're just dressing older. Like it's starting.
Well, and I think it might have something to do with the whole vintage, like,
revival.
Yes, because you're not going to find things that are like, you may find some little crop tops in that, but what you're going to find are the pieces that have been in style
for a long
70s,
time,
right?
Yeah.
And you're going to get, like, I think what Henna was saying is they wear white skirts like the one I showed you, and then like a concert t-shirt, not tucked. So you have a concert t-shirt on that comes to here, and then a wide white skirt. I know. I think I wore that in the 80s.
Yeah, very LA.
Yeah,
very Woodstock.
Yeah. But I really did like this jacket and pants combo. I wanted to see what I could do with it. This is also cute. I don't like it as much, though. I feel like this really...
I kind of prefer it more with a more fitted top.
Yeah. This one just feels a little big.
Like, I actually like that one better if you did it back to front.
Oh, this one?
Yes, like the...
Okay. This?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, the cardigan and the top.
Everything. Make everything back to front and do it now.
Ooh, PSA for anyone who owns Hellebore Casbah. That side-tie tunic is perfect match. Ooh.
Oh, I bet it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is that gorgeous shade. I should show you guys. So this is that nochi color that we always talk about. That's kind of like a brown with a bit of an orangey undertone. And then we have a sky blue, right, like a periwinkle, next to a purple. And then here we have our little wine colors and a little bit of lilac in the sleeve here. But I feel like it would go really well with these pants as well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I kind of love that together.
Wow. That really brings out different tones.
It really brings out different tones, and it makes the purple pop, right? Like when you put the purple with the purple, you see this.
Yes.
But when you put this with it,
I see the swirls.
You see this, and you see in
I
here.
wonder how it looks with that necklace that I pulled.
Oh yeah. Yes, it would probably be perfect. Let me try it on. This is another one of Shefali's necklaces, guys. And I have to tell you, that same daughter who's very, very fussy about what she thinks, that which she approves of and that which she doesn't, approved of Shefali's necklace.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Hannah. Wow.
Hannah said, really?
Yeah,
Shefali made that? And I'm like,
I do custom.
Well, even today's yesterday was Mira's birthday, but Mira has a 3-day birthday extravaganza.
Yeah.
So today is day 2 of Mira's birthday.
Day extravaganza.
But
yes.
for both day 1 and day 2, she's been wearing your necklace.
Yeah, she has. And
She
I'm
has.
actually making one for her birthday too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She scored. So yeah, this is perfect with it. I love how you put the orange with the purple on
Thank
this.
you. Yeah, it's one of my favorite combinations.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. So that's a fun little addition there. Okay, next piece. Yes.
So Margot said, I don't feel like I'm dressing older in sariKNOTsari. These styles are transcending. Yes, and I agree. I think
agree.
that people my age now, like I have friends that are finally telling me like, oh, I actually have to watch what I eat and make sure that I go to bed at a certain time instead of staying up until 4 a.m. and then getting ready to go to work at 8 a.m. And I'm like, oh, you haven't been doing that? And they're like, no, that's why I'm actually pre-diabetic, and my doctor is telling me that I have bad microbiome and I need to take supplements. I'm like, oh, so yeah. I feel like they are realizing the reality of just like having things that are timeless and having things that are long lasting, and I think that's happening in their fashion too.
I think so too. Yeah. I think everybody's growing up a little. Oh, which do you prefer it with? This,
okay,
or these?
So that one is kind of a no-brainer.
This one,
but yes. I actually like it more with the readier one because
okay,
I think it's
let's give that a try then.
Yeah.
So we're about to try on another Joanna jumpsuit. Oh, happy birthday to Mira! I will let her know.
Yes, we will let her know.
She is out enjoying art crawl right now, and then she's going to karaoke. And my other 2 daughters came down from Ottawa to spend time with her, which is nice, really nice actually. And yeah, so she's probably not watching this, but I will let her know.
Did I tell you Marilyn's comment when we were talking about that reel that we posted?
No, what did she say?
So she said, I have the cellulite in pouch with no babies too, and hats off to you for accepting, as I have been trying to do that as well.
It's hard to accept it. And it's so Shefali and I were talking, and she said, well, like, so what you're saying is you have a real body. And I'm like, yeah. Says with shame, face down. Yes, I do. I'm so sorry. So sorry that I have this real body. Yeah, it's ridiculous when you think about it. And even that, like, I had to think, am I going to be okay with this reel? What would I tell my daughter if she wanted to show this reel?
Yeah.
And I had to use the way that the respect that I would show to my daughter, I had to give that same respect to myself.
Yeah.
And, you know, the other thing I was thinking is, it's not like I have bodies to choose from. Oh, I should have grabbed my other body from the closet today. I should have got the bathing suit body.
Oh my God, Priya,
what was I thinking? Like, no, I got this one. I got this one body. This is the one. The only one. Yeah.
And Lori said, yes, it is slow and timeless fashion. And I agree.
And that's something else I've always, and I started out, so okay, in my timeless fashion journey, I thought, this was after I'd had my kids, that timeless fashion meant Chanel. So, yeah, because obviously, right? Obviously, duh.
The door.
So I went out onto eBay and I bought all of these timeless Chanel jackets because I was still working and I like to dress up, matchy. And then because they had all the great seam allowances, and I'd be like, this jacket will fit me forever because it has 2-inch seam allowances on all the panels, and there's like 6 panels at the back. Well, that lasted me about 5 years, and I outgrew all of the jackets. Oh yeah, wow. Hannah wears them now. Mira has one of them. One of them is still in my closet because I can't part with it. I just look at it, stroke it.
Yeah, you once was. Yeah, what once was.
But yeah,
give it to Lex to have her alter it so that you can wear it.
I'm gonna give it to one of the girls when they're ready. Okay. It's fine. But I just felt really duped because I'm like, I want timeless fashion that's well made, that has a seam allowance so that if my body changes, it will still fit.
Mhm.
And I thought I was being so freaking clever. And I talked my husband into it. He's like, why would you want to spend $1,000 something on a jacket that's used? And I'm like, because it's timeless. So I'm going to wear it for the next 30 years. Yeah. So that did not happen.
So
friends.
he won that at the end of the day.
He did win
Yeah.
that. Thank God I was able to say, but I'm going to give them to the girls. That's how timeless they are. Yeah. So that's when I realized that it's not really about having the seam allowance. It's got to be about having fabrics that flow and that you can do interesting things with. Like a jacket is always going to be a jacket, but this top could be a shorter top if I wanted, up to here. Like I could do something like that if I wanted, and it changes the look completely. Or I could tie one side and make it asymmetrical. And by doing things like that, I'm able to make my closet a lot more timeless because it's not just one shape, it's many shapes.
Yeah.
And because it has the silk to drape, if I get bigger or smaller, like lately I've gotten a little bit smaller, and then probably by winter I'm going to get bigger again. My stuff still fits me. And I don't even remember. I have to remind myself of that feeling of clothes not fitting because I have refused to go there anymore. Like I just won't buy anything if I'm not confident it's going to fit me if I go up or down a couple of sizes. Because I hate that feeling. I feel like I've been duped. I feel like I've wasted my money. I feel like I've fallen in love with someone who wants to break up with me. Like
in the worst way possible.
Yeah. Like ghosted by them.
Yeah.
They're like, you and I will never be together again. That's it.
And you're like, what?
I thought we fell in love. We were together. We were timeless together. It's so true. So yeah, I never feel that way anymore. And
Well, you were the Coco to my Chanel.
Seriously. But yeah, I've kind of forgotten that's still out there. That feeling of dismay, of disappointment in yourself, even a little bit of shame that, oh my God, I've outgrown something again. I shouldn't have had that brownie.
Yeah.
That's dumb. You got to eat the brownie.
It just seems like you're just shaming yourself for something that you can't even control.
No, you can't. And even if I've probably told this story a million times, but it was so eye-opening for me. It's a horrible, horrible story. My grandmother, God, may she rest in peace, died of stomach cancer at quite an advanced age.
Oh, wow.
She didn't suffer. It was actually, she was medicated to the end. She lived a long life. But the interesting thing was, my grandmother had very big hips. Like she was very pear-shaped. She was shaped like, she was petite, but she was shaped like this and then like this. Like,
wow, very
like a
pear-shaped.
Like a bell. She was a bell. And when she lost weight, as she was, deteriorating, her hips never got smaller.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I remember noticing that, thinking, so it doesn't matter how much you diet. You could literally diet until you die, and those hips are not going to get smaller. Like, it was right in front of me.
That whole time.
Yeah. Like, I know it's a horrible story. There are many other lovely stories about my grandmother and things she taught me. Please don't think that was the only thing.
That was the most interesting thing about her.
But I think at that age, I was having kids, and,
things were changing.
And things were changing. And I remember thinking, like, I was exercising more and I was trying to lose all the baby fat and that. And I watched her and I remember thinking, like,
it like clicked in your brain.
It clicked. Yeah. It just clicked. I'm like, we're being lied to that you can maintain a certain body just by doing X, Y, Z. You cannot. You can practically kill yourself and you won't be able to change your body.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So I love this together, guys. This is beautiful. So this color is the burgundy in the Joanna jumpsuit. And I'm wearing the size large. Again, it's got the pockets. It's got the little stretchiness here. And then I love it with this vest. And look at this vest, has this little antique border on it here. So it's different shades of sky blue. And then these are actually different shades of dusty rose. And then it goes into burgundy here.
Burgundy or ripe raspberry?
Maybe a raspberry. But I bet you it would look great at the top.
And there's quite a few comments.
Okay.
Just because we're talking about so many fun things.
Oh, gosh. I love it with the lines. Look at the lines up and down.
Ooh. That's pretty.
I would totally wear this without hesitation. Priya's athleisure.
Priya's athleisure. So Mrs. Ears said, I love that reel. You have a beautiful bathing suit body. Lori says, Chanel jackets are gorgeous. I
They are
agree.
gorgeous.
Amy says, I will say slow fashion and SKS is ruined going to the mall for me.
Me too.
And Judy says, agreed, 100% Priya. That is why I fell in love with Sorry Not Sorry. Kudos to Corey for introducing me. Oh, Corey. And Dale Ingram says, I have a closet full of clothes who have ghosted me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Margot says, yes, only shopping at Sorry Not Sorry now, no mall.
No mall.
And Amy says she loves the vest with the maroon jumpsuit.
Seriously, right?
Yes. And
Yeah.
Lorena says, exercise to be old.
It's so true.
Jessica says, will you be doing another pre-order of the Joanna jumpsuits?
So, yes, I can definitely order more of the Joanna jumpsuit. They're going really fast, and they're from Blue Sky, which is another sustainable company. They only make to order, which is why I couldn't get any more black. But if you would like more, send us a message. And we just got an order last week, and it takes about a week and a half to get a new order if they have it in stock.
Yeah.
So send us a message if there's one that you want, but I already know I can't get black.
And Lisa Belnett says, I wore Sorry Not Sorry every day this week to work. Got so many compliments, and I was so comfortable.
That's the dream, right? That is the dream.
And Mrs. Ears said, that look is so beautiful. And Amy says, there was a reel I saw recently where a fitness debunker was talking about how a lot of personal trainers and fitness influencers give unrealistic standards. Guys, don't believe these people online. Seriously, I have watched people on the internet take ground beef and eggs and rice and mix them together in a blender to create a liquid solution and then consume that. And then go through these stages where they just drink bone broth and eggs every morning, and then they starve themselves. And I'm like, have you never actually enjoyed anything in your life?
Finish the comment though. I want to hear the rest of it.
So that was the whole comment.
Okay.
And Margot said, I'm living proof of exercise and diet and not being able to change my body. Sorry Not Sorry made me accept myself.
Yeah.
And Heather says, my 82-year-old mother took my Mina dress, so I'll be presenting another. And I have one. My 22-year-old has one, and now so does my mom. Generational jumpsuit.
Yeah, it's true. It's the best. It's the best. So I love this fabric. Fun story. My cousin Anita, who I don't get to see very often, she lives in Denver, Colorado. She came down and she bought this jumpsuit in the olive, and she looked so cute in it. And we were going out for dinner, and she didn't have anything to wear with it. So I let her wear my cardigan in this and the matching top.
Aww.
And she looked so adorable, and she was starting a new job on Monday, and I'm like, you need it, take it, go be wardrobe. So yeah, so now I don't have this fabric anymore. Remember Mira said, Mom, you need to have this?
Yeah, I remember.
So I love this fabric, guys. It's black and then different shades of kind of olivey green, and then a purpley color that's very mauve. It's like a gray purple. But then when you turn it around, this is Monday. Let me show you Tuesday. Tuesday's totally different.
Tuesday is a fun time.
Tuesday, you're a little bit more at peace with the world. You're not so close to the weekend anymore.
Exactly.
You come to terms with that. And then we have Tuesday. This is beautiful, guys. And this side I would wear with white. You have your fall summer.
Literally.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not love this fabric more. I love it.
Once again, a beautiful sari.
Yeah, but I'm glad I gave it to Anita. And that's like a really cool thing I was thinking, because how often Anita and I are different sizes. She's a little shorter than I am. She's definitely bustier. She's really narrow through the hips and the bum, and she's bigger here. And yet my clothes, my Sorry Not Sorry clothes, fit her perfectly and look beautiful
right?
on her. No, Anita.
Oh, Anita. Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Right? She's got a totally different look
body,
than I do. And yet I can give her my clothes, and it's like they were bought for her. Yeah. I love that. And I love that Mira and Nisha and Hannah, my 3 daughters, they share Sorry Not Sorry pieces.
Yeah.
That's such a win.
I mean, I recently gave 2 dusters that I love, but I just wanted them to actually be worn by my friends. Actually, the one that I first ever bought from the store, I gave to my friend for him to wear as a house coat at home. And then my other friend for her to wear as a little house robe at home. And now I can think about how they're enjoying it every night. They're going home, they're putting on their little robe after their fancy little finance and pharmacy job.
Ooh, I love this.
But
maybe with brown.
It's kind of amazing to think that something like clothes can create such a community, which I don't really think is popular in fashion these days.
No, well, because you wouldn't buy as much if you could share.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at me. Yeah, you fashion industry people. I figured you out.
fashion industry people.
Which is why I like the swap and sell so much.
Exactly.
Right? You know, you buy something, you wear it for a little while, it's still in great condition. Somebody else wears it for a little while. Somebody already wore it for a little while in India. It's just such a win-win situation that's not hurting anybody.
I have to read. Okay, there's a couple comments on Instagram, but I just want to read this YouTube comment that we just got by TC DeWick. I'm so sorry, TC. But they say the best thing about these clothes is that they're ageless. At over 70, a lot of clothes are just too young. There are a lot of clothes that fit, but they look wrong.
They look wrong. I agree.
Like, I don't think clothes, and this is something I also talked about in my pitch presentation, are made for women with real changing bodies. They're just made to fit what people, specifically men, think that a woman's body should look like, because that is how they funnel us into buying more to change ourselves.
And making us feel so insecure that, you know, how we are perceived with the male gaze is more important than how we feel about ourselves.
Exactly.
Nope. Let the men be peacocks.
I agree.
If they really want to work that hard, let them do it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore.
See, in the wild, the female birds just sit there while the male birds do the dance.
Sit there and pick.
Exactly.
Yeah, your dance wasn't good enough.
Sorry, you didn't twirl upside down.
No, your tail was the wrong shade of blue.
I agree. So Amy says people who let the expected aesthetic will become personal trainers, not because their workouts gave them the body, not to discredit their efforts, but because genetics played a huge part. I agree 1000%.
So true. You know what I noticed in the Taylor Swift Eras tour is that she has dancers of every shape and size. I know you're not. If I were now, see if Mira were here, she'd be like, "Oh my God, yeah, Mom, she does." We could talk for hours about that. But I was really impressed by it because about freaking time.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, like why would your sense of rhythm and your
flexibility
or
your skill in dancing be affected by your weight?
Yeah. Okay. Love this. So this is another one that I feel is like super elegant. I'm wearing a midi length caftan backwards. Now the colors in this are really just different shades of brown and green. Many browns, many greens. Oh, there's somebody asking for the number for something.
Oh,
I
one
wonder
sec.
if it was
So Lisa LaBelle, yes, Priya is 5'5". She is just wearing like I think a 2-inch heel. And Amy said if she finds the reel, she can reshare it. And Lisa LaBelle says, I need this capri pants. Lorena says, I wear my Mina dress in Puget Sound salt water for deliberate cold exposure. And Yawordle, the code for this side slit top that we previously showed was?
Here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so yeah, loving this. Definitely we're moving into fall. But I think this is a gorgeous look. And I would even pair this with boots.
I agree.
Yeah, like wouldn't that be great with a pair of dark boots?
Really cute.
But then as we work our way into fall, you could just wear it with, like, I don't know, Oxford's white running shoes.
Ooh.
Some Fly London. See, I just can't. Yeah, I would do Fly Londons. Yeah. Would you wear white running shoes with everything? This is what I'm seeing people do.
So I used to do that, but that was because I didn't know who I was and what I was into fashion-wise. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like it's not...
No offense to anybody who wears that. I used to do that for years.
Yeah. Like the good thing about it is if it's easy and it's accepted and it's comfortable, then why the heck not do it? But is it your personal style? I don't know. I don't know if I could be a white running shoe person. I tried to be a Doc Marten boot person. I'm not. I really wanted to be, though.
I could tell. I could see the effort.
I really
definitely could. Yeah.
But Mira took up the charge for me, and she is the Doc Marten 8-hole person.
So Amy says, oof, the lag is real on my end today. I'm so sorry. Corey says, beautiful. Heather says, going next week to see T Swift in Germany. I shall rock. Sorry, not sorry. I'm assuming that's Germany, Heather.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So cool.
So cool.
And Lisa LaBelle says, those are my colors. Want to add the mini caftan, but was thinking not sheer, but I love that one.
It's sheer, but it's not like crazy sheer. I mean, you can see through it. But you'd probably wear something under it anyways, a tank top or something. So yeah, there are some big Taylor Swift fans in this store. When Taylor Swift is live on some other part of the globe doing her, what's that set that she does? The free set or the...
Where she just does a bunch of
where
tracks.
Like it's not, it's like she picks a different set for every city. This store, sariKNOtsari, pretty much shuts down. everybody's got their phone out, and I'm like, guys, we're working. They're like, it's 5 minutes. It's Taylor Swift. And I'm like, you can watch it on YouTube later. It's not the same. And of course, one of those people is my daughter.
Yeah, Mira, I one time came in while that was happening. Mira was packing one of our lovely customers' orders, and then she was singing a song, and then she stops and goes, "Oh my god, I can't believe she's singing a song."
I know, and I know too much about it too, and I kind of do love it. I do. You know, when I think of some of the musicians out there where I listen to their music and I'm like, "Oh, good beat. I like this." And then I hear something, I'm like, "Ooh, cringe,
Horrible,
cringe,
horrible,
cringe."
horrible.
And then I'm like, "Oh, nice music again. Yep, lots of great words. Ooh, cringe." I don't want music that's going to make me cringe.
Yeah.
I like her poetry. I feel like she expresses ideas that we all feel, but is able to express them in fresh ways using color. And I don't know. I think I already told you guys this. Like when she goes petulant teenage something, like
Yeah, you were, I remember you telling that.
like I just feel like those are great words.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my Taylor Swift thing. I envy you. I don't get to see her. I love this. This is our Zodiac one, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So the yellow is kind of an electric lime greeny yellow, chartreuse yellow. It's bright. It's really bright. It's electric.
I would say you could change that yellow to be more chartreuse if you paired it with chartreuse, but if you paired it with a good, like that lemon yellow, it's very lemony.
I love it. Well, here's a lemon yellow. Yeah, it really does make it look more yellow.
Yeah.
But I do love it with the brown. That was Shefali's idea. And I feel like the brown lets you pick up these kind of undertones that are in here.
Yeah.
And emphasize those undertones so that it looks cohesive, except you get these beautiful patterns. Like it's gorgeous and it's sheer. So it doesn't, like, you can tell that there's a body under there somewhere. So it doesn't look too tent-like. What's going on up there?
They must be having a fun time with the band.
Yeah, that's good.
And Lorena says barefoot shoes. That's the way to go.
Oh, seriously, the ones with the little toes.
Yeah, that is high fashion.
Well, and that's supposed to be really good for your body.
Yeah.
Like if you're going, that's what. So Adela, I haven't heard from you in a long time. I've thought of reaching out and saying, "Are you okay?" But Adela got me onto those bio something shoes, biopeds.
Oh, the biopeds, yeah.
Yeah, and the theory behind those shoes is that your toes kind of all spread out because of the way the shoe is designed, so that you're balancing your body weight on each toe individually so that you get more support and that you end up with better muscle tone and a better stance, because you're able to not just like you're not walking on these,
you're walking like this.
These.
Yeah. I was considering trying to now invest in proper shoes like that because of my recent running knack, I'm realizing that foot care is extremely important. Yeah.
So when I was your age, I used to work at Town Shoes. Oh, I love the brown with the brown.
Ooh,
that's pretty.
Seamless.
And then having this kind of zigzag, I feel like
creates that line.
Yeah, it creates a great line, and you could probably wear it with white as well.
Oh, there's a question about that other Zodiac one. Would it go well with navy?
Yeah, let's try. This is navy. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say yes.
I would say yes. I don't really have a darker navy here. This is a slightly different navy, but it still works. So yeah, I love this. This is very, very comfortable. I could even, well, you know me wearing the side slit tops of my Casbah pants. I feel like this would be great with cream Casbah pants, the tapioca, or the Fora.
The Fora
would be really nice too. Okay.
And Lorena says, your feet are like your hands. I agree, Lorena.
Yeah, we don't take enough care of them. Oh, yeah. So I was saying I used to work at Town Shoes, which I think may have gone out of business now. I do feel like at one point they were all over Canada, not the States. And I used to work in their head office during university. And they used to have like a return shoe department. If somebody had defective shoes, they would send them back. And there were shelves and shelves of these defective shoes.
Wow.
And the shoes were so expensive because they were all like Italian big name shoes.
Yeah, I thought Town Shoes was like a pretty
it was pretty, yeah, it was pretty fancy. And especially back then. Then they kind of went to mid-range.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. So then though, what happened was I couldn't afford any of those shoes, but I got to spend all of my time around these fabulous shoes. So I would go to those racks of the shoes that people had sent back.
Yeah.
And I'd try them on, and then I'd find a pair and I'd go over to the guy who was like managing stock. Can I buy these at cost? Because you're just going to return them anyways. And so I ended up having amazing high-end shoes while I was in first year university, but they were like scuffed funny, or they were like slightly, uncomfortable in one way. But yeah, that's how I got good shoes.
Good.
I did. I had great shoes. I did have great shoes. Okay, I love this piece. This one was in the window, and I actually stopped as I was walking past the store and said, why has that not sold? So the colors in this are watermelon. These are different shades of watermelon. And then in here, we have that beautiful hellebore color along with a charcoal gray. So you can see it there.
Love it.
I love it too.
I love this piece. I don't know why it hasn't sold
love
yet.
this piece. Is it Baroque? Is that what you would call the style?
The pattern?
Yeah.
It is a very Baroque
it's a canthus
pattern.
leaves.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel like it's a little Baroque.
And then if you also don't mind wearing it back to front
I will definitely wear it back to the front. Is there anything that I was supposed to say? Oh, I said about the summer clearance sale, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you did.
It's actually on the top of our website if you go. Love it backwards too.
Beautiful.
I was just, remember that clip I sent you about Maxie about wearing a caftan?
Oh, by Landon Talks. Yeah, we had him once. We shared
something.
One of his audios with our caftans. Yeah.
And basically what he said is, what's the difference between a caftan and a nightgown? And it's your confidence. If you're walking around like this, no one thinks you're wearing a nightgown.
I mean, nightgowns were definitely a fashion, like that kind of slip dress. It was basically just like older women's nightgowns that they were like selling on vintage. And now I've actually started wearing nightgowns like that to sleep.
Really?
Yes.
The fancy old ruffled ones with. So when I was a kid in the 70s, we had highly flammable nightgowns.
Oh.
They were made of nylon, and they had like lace, which was like plastic fused onto nylon.
Nice.
And yeah, they were kind of like a little bit on the slinky side, but they were just so nylon. But I have a feeling that if you found something like that in a vintage store, you guys, your generation,
we would buy it up.
This is so funny. And it would have been something my mom bought from Byway. Do you know what Byway is? I guess it's like the giant tiger of the very long pass.
Oh,
a little lower than Walmart. Side between Walmart and the dollar store.
But not Temu or Shein.
No, definitely
that just wasn't even a concept.
Not even a thing. Okay, so here are those cotton pants in black.
Oh, Margot was wondering, would that maxi caftan work well with black?
Well, let's see.
We will answer that question today, friends.
Yes.
And Heather says Ackerton paisley short caftan, earthy colors.
Is it this one? No. I don't know.
I will check.
Okay. I do need to just have a sip of a beverage. I will be right back.
Right back.
Here we go.
Ackerton. I don't really see. Is that like a listing for a product that we have, Heather? Let me know, because I'm not really able to find it on our website or in like Shopify. Jackie says, love the maxi caftan backward to the front, but not so much at the front. And Amy says, my grandmother had a crushed velvet velour house dress. LOL. I saw a similar style at Costco this winter.
Wow.
I have to say though, now
I remember those.
When I converted now to just sleeping in nightgowns, I feel so like I actually feel like I'm winding down in my day. It's nice.
You know who I thought had the most beautiful lingerie, like night lingerie? Did you ever watch Mad Men?
No, but I know that I used to watch videos of under costuming.
Yeah. So January Jones, the one who was married to Don Draper, who is John Hamm, she had the most beautiful lingerie. Like the slip dresses. Basically, they were slip dresses for bed. So this is how it looks with black. And I think it looks really good with black because it pulls out the darker shades in the gray. Oops. There. Does that help? Yeah, and I like how you can see the black at the bottom.
I agree.
And I would maybe just do a black necklace.
Yeah. I really like it with black, Margot.
Yeah, I do too.
Eileen West has great vintage-inspired nightgowns. Ooh.
Who does?
Eileen West.
Oh.
And I wear the parachute dress to sleep.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
I kind of wear my midi caftans to sleep. On more than one occasion, I've been like, do I need to change? Do I? Oh, I'm supposed to keep these on.
And actually, I used to just take the duster and tie it around me in a way that I'd go to sleep.
Yeah.
But now I have because I want to clean, I just have the nightgown, do my last minute chores, and then I put the duster on, and then I slowly tuck myself into bed.
Enjoying the single life, are you?
Oh, I really am. Then I read books. I just got a book from a store in Toronto for $9 on 20,000 years of fashion history.
Oh my gosh.
I have to show this to you.
I do have to see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll bring it tomorrow.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good idea. For the day 3 of Mira's birthday extravaganza.
Yes. And by the end, I will be done.
So I love, this is another one where, look at those colors. How has that not sold? So the background to this is I'm going to call it a midnight blue. And because it's midnight blue, you could wear it with navy or you could wear it with black, and it's going to look good with both. Mm-hmm. The other colors that are in it are, would you call that a magenta?
A magenta.
Well, I think that's like a paler magenta, and then that's definitely like lilac.
It's more purple.
You think that's purple?
Way more purple. I think it's more like a not a violet, but it's like my nightgown is that color.
Oh well, thank you. So guys, it's the color of Shefali's nightgown. That should answer all of your questions.
Hold on.
This is chartreuse.
Yeah, it's definitely chartreuse. It's very violet. It's more.
It feels like, yeah, it's not as blue as magenta.
Yeah, but it's not as bright as violet. It's slightly darker.
So the color on Instagram is coming out accurately. Mauve. Do you think it's mauve?
Let me see. I have a 75 plus shade list of lilac that I'm going to stare at right now.
Okay. Are you really?
Yeah, I really am. It is a lilac blush, or it is more, hold on. It's a deep lilac. That's what it is.
Deep lilac. That makes sense, because I would have called the lighter color lilac.
Yeah. Now I know what color Shefali's nightgown.
Yeah. Can you imagine? You're like, could you pass me my deep mauve? My deep lilac nightgown.
And I have a dark brown one that actually was an anniversary dress that I just turned into a nightgown because I decided to put it in a different section. And then I have...
I need to try this with my chartreuse pants. Just
yes.
Give me a second.
And then I have another one that is a deep purple, like a deep, deep violet. But it's got like a cool little like ruching pattern to it.
That sounds nice. Okay, does it work? So these are my pants, guys. This is what I was wearing when I came in today. I feel like it does.
Oh, Curious at Home says, I love that side slit top. It's on my should I not list.
It's a really great one. And it is definitely a Monday, Tuesday vibe. This is Tuesday.
This is very Tuesday.
But this is Monday. Yeah, for sure.
It's the, I'm here. But the Tuesday is, I'm here.
Yeah, I am here and awake now.
Finally. 24 hours later.
I do kind of love that.
I love it.
And you know why? If I were traveling and I had a black sweater, which I usually tend to have, is like something that would throw over, right? This would tie it all together, and I could still have all of my bright colors, but I would have something that I could layer over quite easily.
Oh, Nancy. Hey, Nancy. She asked, would you consider making some maxi caftans without the belt?
Without the ruching? Without the... Yeah. I'm thinking about it. We went through a lot of iterations of that maxi before we found one that we felt would work for everybody. One of the concerns had been that... up, please. I think she needs help.
I'm coming.
Okay, so it's just me for a while, guys. We went through a bunch of different iterations of it, and we felt like some people thought that it was just, if it didn't have an opportunity to add some shape, because you can't really belt them, that ruching, either you could leave it wide open so that it would still be quite open looking, or you could ruche it if you chose to. So we kind of felt like it was like the best of both worlds. I love that size. It's on my should I not? Okay, let me move on.
So what is
the
this
next one?
card?
So upstairs we have Denzi and Kim and a band playing. And I think things might be getting a little crazy.
Did she give you a code?
Polly had to go up.
So I just used
so I'm going to do my best to answer your comments while she's gone. But I don't know that I'll see the ones that are on Facebook or YouTube. So she'll probably catch
it was probably because...
Right, this is another one of my favorite side slit tops, because as you all know, gray, black, and red are kind of like my
so I'm just going to show it to you.
to pair with.
exactly.
Because what
So
can't
when
you
you
wear
go in
with that?
here, say,
So
okay, I
you
want to
just
check
put
this
this on
out.
with some black, or you put it on with some white, or you put it on
So
with
then
some
what you would
gray,
do
and then
is
you
you would
throw on
put
red
in the
jewelry and red
$50,
shoes,
and then you would choose
you look
gift
like
card,
you're really,
and then
really, really,
manually
really high.
apply this code. Yes.
So how do I go back?
And I remember when we had the massive
So what
water
you can
for
do,
this one.
just trash this,
And I'm not
is
sure what
you can
flower that is. I
go
think
into
initially we thought
orders,
they were poppies, but I don't think they're
partially
poppies.
paid,
If anybody knows what
select
that is.
outstanding. And so it's $20, right?
Lovely colors though.
I want to go back.
So because it's black, but it's kind of like speckled black, I hope you guys can see that. It reads as different shades of gray as well as black.
Oh. Okay.
I'm kind of wondering what's going on up there. Hibiscus. It could be hibiscus actually.
Because you can't. No, it's nothing that like you guys would have known. I think that once you've done this, you can only just collect the
what's
outstanding
that?
this way.
And
So it doesn't actually allow you to use.
I do not know exactly
not
what an
related to
anthurium is,
customer
but I have a
related
feeling
to the
that's what
order not
it
being
is
fulfilled.
because
So
it has
that's
that
okay.
kind
What
of
I'm
like
gonna
almost
do
like a leaf instead
is
of a flower.
I'm going to
Yeah.
try to get
so
out
too.
of this as much
And
as
good on you guys
partially
for knowing the
paid.
name of that. But yeah, beautiful, really like great basic piece. If you wanted something that you could wear to work that isn't going to oh, lily pad, it could have been that too. And yes,
So we've done that.
Oh, it's not a leaf, it's a flower.
So it's how much is owed? $20.
So yeah, this is a great piece if you're looking for something simple to just ease sorry into your wardrobe and you're not really fully into the world of color yet, but you're interested in silks, you're interested in the styles and the philosophy. Look at you guys. I want to know that much.
Did it get busy because of them like inside here?
I'm getting there.
Oh,
but not as much as I should. Has anybody noticed that the daisies have really popped up this year? My daisies are going crazy. It's like I have bouquets of daisies in my backyard. So here we have the same cotton pants. This one is in an oatmeal color. And I just feel like they're a really easy, wide leg pants that you can add into your wardrobe that's not going to stop you from having dinner.
Sorry, Barbara, give me 1 second.
Let me see. Maybe Shafali will send Denzi.
Do you even need me here? You want to
So I
this
just
is what
need to
Shafali
confirm. What's your
paired
email?
with the oatmeal. And actually, it's
I have two
close,
here.
but I don't know.
Oh,
There's embroidery.
Yes.
Okay. So here,
There you go.
along the collar,
So the
you can
other
see
one,
that there's
you
embroidered
have to go in
flowers. I
after
hope you
and
guys can
put
see that on a
Barbara
navy blue
Kirk, then we'll
background.
just like
It's
tell
pink
Alex
and green
that for
embroidered
this profile
flowers. But the rest of the piece
on both of them?
is
Okay, so then we need to
it is
aggregate
pink
both
and
of them
green
into one account.
actually.
Yeah, just because it makes
Even though it
so
reads
in
as
case,
more
like, you have points on one and points on the other, they both come together. Yeah.
I'm not
Like,
sure if the
where's my
lights
Yeah,
are helping you to see it.
Um,
The background is a very, very
exactly.
pale
And
green,
then I'm gonna do
slightly muddy green. And then the flowers are almost like a buff, but the buff leans towards pink. I have to
Can
go
you
back to
pull
the
up
office
the order
3
that she
days
just
a week
on
in
your
September, so
phone,
definitely
the
looking
order
to see
that
if I
she
can find
just
some
did.
beautiful
Yeah, just the number of it.
to wear. Oh, missing the pistil in the middle on those plants. Yeah, I felt like there was something that should be there. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I haven't had to wear clothes
you don't have
to work in a
Shopify.
while, but
Okay.
here's what I found when I was teaching, and I would start by wearing things that I thought would be, perfectly matchy and, very easy to kind of blend in with everybody else. And then I kind of got to the point where I was just having so much fun, and people were already expecting me to be dressed just a smidge out there that it just became fun. And I'm like, today I'm wearing orange with green. Look. But I guess it depends. Like teaching is not quite as serious an environment.
No problem.
You
All right,
joke around.
you're all set. This is yours. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Yes. So if you are looking for things that are maybe just a little more subdued, something like this would also work. This one
Just remember
is
partial
cream
payment. If you
with
don't
black,
remember
and then
how to
it
do
just has
anything,
hints of
refund it all,
burgundy and
all of
orange
it,
here.
just do it again. Oh, it's okay. Don't apologize. You're good.
Mozzarella. It makes it makes it much easier to want to go to the office with more beautiful, comfortable things to wear. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it kind of does. And the other thing that's nice about it is when it's 7:30 in the morning and you're looking at your closet thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? You just pull the most comfortable underpinnings and then grab your silk and you're out the door. I find I never have to agonize over what to wear anymore. In fact, there are just so many options. It's like, what will I choose from today? And it really just comes down to, okay, what's my underpinning going to be? Am I going to accent it with? What jewelry will work? This is beautiful together. So this is a front tie top. I like to wear mine backwards. I love that you guys are chatting with each other. I know some of you have managed to meet up for coffee and stuff. I think it's amazing to have all of you like-minded people to be able to hang out. This is beautiful, guys. So this is a front tie top worn backwards. There's the tie there. Some people also just take that whole bow and tuck it in. I love the pattern, very geometric, nothing that's too out there. It definitely works with black, or you could wear it with the cream that I have here, like an oatmeal color.
Oh, is it 08
yeah,
or 09?
very classy.
July.
Not too out there at all. And you could definitely put a black jacket over this if you wanted. To kind of make it a little bit more business-like.
I'm like, that's okay.
And then, in a totally other
No
direction,
problem.
this fabric here almost looks like a patchwork. And it's different shades. I'll show you the colors first. So it's grays, raspberries, corals, teal.
Oh, okay, okay. If you show me what she looks like, then maybe. But
I think that's all.
I genuinely
So
have
those are all the colors. And you can see it looks like a patchwork pattern, but it's definitely a print. And is everything okay?
No problem.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
What happened?
There was just a bit of an issue with doing a partial payment, but it's okay. I figured it out.
Okay, good. So here is another front tie top backwards here. My friends are the picture of effortless elegance, very minimal and elegant, lol. Then there's me. Color theory? What's that? Why can't I wear an orange top with purple patchwork pants? You can. That's the answer. You can. And why not? You live once.
I'm so out of it. What just happened?
So we're talking about, so Amy is going back to work for 3 days a week, starting soon. And so she was saying she was hoping to get clothes that would be maybe a little more office friendly.
Yeah.
So we were talking about how, like, we pulled a couple of neutrals, like this one.
Yeah.
But she's like, but I still want to wear like
The fun stuff, the good stuff.
So wear the fun stuff.
Sure.
Like, unless they're gonna fire you.
Yeah, like for example, I have a lovely woman who is on our academic team at my master's. Her name is Cynthia Bishop, and she wears a bright red, like a huge, cool, bright red suit to work. And she does this for like our big events and everything. And this other woman who works in our school, I believe, she wears like a hot pink suit.
Really?
And so if they are like working, with, corporate professionals to try to get us these co-ops,
yeah,
I think that you guys can wear, something a little funky to work.
I kind of feel like I need to show you this fabric because it's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
So it's a sheer fabric, but here on this bottom border, it's not sheer, and it's kind of like a jacquard weave of spades. I guess those are spades or pond leaves of some sort. So this part down here is not see-through, and then the rest of it is. But then these are the colors on the rest of it. It's gorgeous little floral patterns. It is a digital print, which is why the patterns are so detailed. They're having a party up there. I just realized you had your microphone on. I don't know if anybody could hear everything. Oh, yeah. How does that look? I love that. What do you think?
It looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, friends, let us know on YouTube if you just watched me troubleshoot.
I don't know if they could hear you. I couldn't hear you, but then.
Well, you can't. Yeah. I completely forgot.
I forgot to. I'm glad they're doing okay up there, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, this I think is a Monday, Tuesday as well. Yes, it is. So here we can have this beautiful floral pattern at the front, but if I spun it around, you get this kind of a zigzag of a more neutral pattern at the back. Could they hear you? Oh no. So what happened up there? We all know anyway. So what happened?
So basically Denzi didn't realize that she didn't select partial payment, and this lovely woman came in to use her gift card. So she used her gift card, and then Denzi wanted to use the rest of her points to pay off the rest of it because it was less.
Yeah.
And then she said, but the screen took me immediately back to the home screen. And I said, oh, did you select partial payment? And then she went, oh, I didn't see it. And I said, yeah, it's kind of at the bottom. And then
Yeah.
I showed her and then I fixed it.
Mhm.
And then I think I also made a bit of an oopsie. So I had to show that to you afterwards.
Okay.
But for the most part,
We
all
did it.
sorted.
Well, and Shopify has just changed their POS. There's a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
that used to be there that's not there. I like it
I
with the
actually
green
really
too.
like it with the green.
Yeah, like I think you initially paired it with the green, but it looked really great with the oatmeal as well.
Would that go with the khaki underpinnings?
Yes,
Sea
absolutely.
Plant Lady.
Yeah, here's the khaki. There.
Oh, okay. Claire said we were both talking in the mic at the same time, so we couldn't hear you. So did Nancy.
I just realized when you came back down.
That's okay.
Well, we know the mics work now.
Now
Guys, we got the mics working. Both of them.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah. That which you heard was the sound of efficiency. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, and I think we decided. What time is it? Am I going over?
It is 9:39.
Oh, we're doing okay.
You're doing great.
Could be worse. Actually, we're going to get through all of these.
I think so.
We're getting better at this.
Getting really good.
Yeah. Oh, except we did make another mistake today. So I'm now trying to get all of the stuff for this live ready by Monday or Tuesday. So I created the collection and I put it on, like I did the prep for Facebook and for YouTube. And then I even drafted the email. And it wasn't until it went out today that I realized that there's only one piece in the collection, because I had only put one piece in because I knew I was going to be wearing these shorts. And so you guys all got an email with just like one pair of shorts. So I thought it would automatically populate.
And I was telling Priya, I don't think that's what.
So now we know that we can't schedule the email until after we created the collection.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's an example of not.
See,
efficient.
we're real women.
Yeah. That's
with
right.
real bodies and real problems.
Yes, and real problems, just trying to make things happen.
Yeah.
I love this blue. Now, this one I am quite shocked it hasn't sold because everybody loves blue. So the background on this is a gray with blue undertones. The flowers are a sky blue and a cobalt. And then we also have different shades of green. It is exquisite.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely exquisite. I feel like you would have to like wear like a really great purse with it, like that's not matchy. Like you'd have to
need
go,
something that pops.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a pink purse, a great big pink purse, or a yellow purse.
Yeah, I think personally, an orange purse,
Yeah,
a bright orange.
yeah, something. Yeah, pass me a pair of pants because I feel like it's got to have something that makes it a little less precious, because it is quite a precious floral. I mean, it is roses. But if you had a great handbag like this, and then a necklace with the same kind of color.
Priya, what's your handbag?
Yeah, it's wrapped up pants. But yeah, I feel like that's how you get it from looking too precious. This one, you definitely have to add a contrast to it. But the roses on it are exquisite. And I think when I picked this, I was thinking of Zonta. Because Zonta, their symbol is the yellow rose, and they always like things with roses. And I'm like, and I like things with roses, and Nikki likes things with roses. So I thought this will be very nice.
Personalia. That's what our Twisted Roots says, and Jane recommends yellow.
Yeah,
I
think yellow would be
sweet.
really pretty too.
Yeah.
Like remember that lemon bag we had?
Ooh.
Yeah, and actually we've got lemon earrings again, guys. We just got a restock of our Zuri earrings. We have some, yeah, look at that.
That's fabulous.
That's fabulous. So let's see how it would look with yellow. Yeah, I could see it with a yellow bag.
I think that yellow is a bit too.
This is, yeah, it's a little too
like a
bright.
must. Like
yeah, it should be a mustard. It'd be really pretty. Yellow jewelry. Yeah, I think that's how you stop the roses from looking too precious, though. You definitely have to pair it with something that's a little unexpected. Okay, and then I think we're down to our very last outfit. That's it, guys. We're done. We did it.
We're right on time, friends.
Would this be 2 weeks in a row? Even last week, I think we ended 5 minutes early.
Wow.
And it's still a party up there. Are there a lot of people?
Yes, outside. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this is a side slit top. How has this not sold? You know, for those of you who are saying we have nothing left in the store, did you not see this one?
So it's so funny that you say that because Marilyn literally commented, even though you have limited stock, after tonight I could get at least 10 pieces.
Yeah, and I think it's just a matter of taking the time to like.
Oh wait, Priya, I'd wear it the other way.
Oh, okay, yeah, because right,
Yeah.
because of what I'm going to be wearing it with. So I'll quickly show it to you this way, and then I'll flip it around. So this is a gray, but it has slightly blue undertones, as you can see here on the sleeve. And then here we have a little bit of that blue undertone, but mostly what you're seeing is black and gray. And it is a Monday, Tuesday shirt. So this is Monday, and the other side is Tuesday. And we'll be watching that you only wear it that way.
You know what I think we could do to really show off the brag, like the idea of the brag post, like just in our lives, is like, what if we as like people on the team came on the lives and showed off all of our sorry not sorry?
I think there would be a lot of drooling happening.
Yeah.
I know I see those brag posts and I start to drool.
Yeah.
And some of those pieces that are up for resale on the swap and sell,
I remember them.
I remember them, and some of them I remember the war of people all trying to get it at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a purple baby doll dress there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh, but wouldn't it be cool? Like, we could bring our pieces, we'd show how we wear them,
Yeah.
and then we'd be like, kind of horrible.
Yeah, haha. That's how we'd end each one. We try it on and then we go, haha. Okay. So I feel like it looks a little more blue, but it works. And then this is what I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you know that we have these jackets. I think we only have 3. And we had a customer who came in today who said she wore hers. Do you remember what she wore underneath? Was it black?
It was just a black tank.
She wore just a black tank. And she wore this with like a red purse, and she looked amazing.
I mean, yeah.
She said people were stopping her on the street.
She is a fabulous woman, though.
She is fat. We have a lot of fabulous women. So yeah, that's it. That is the final look of the day. There you go, guys. We're done.
Amy said, yes, Shafali, sorry, not sorry, staff fashion show. Lisa loved that idea.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you guys.
nice.
And Margot said, I'm not fast enough for the swap and sell Facebook challenge.
Oh, yeah. But we can put them on again. So in the name of what's it called, the brag thing, I'll show you guys what I wore to work today.
Ooh,
it was really nice.
Guys, it's some of my favorites are like pre-out pieces.
It's one of my favorite pieces too. You've probably seen it. Like, you guys have all seen my pieces a lot because I wear them all the time. It's a fashion show piece, for Christ's sake. It is. It was a fashion show piece. I think it was in a magazine or something at one point. Newspaper. I love this piece. Oh no, it was in the Hamilton Rising thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I wore today. This is my little brag, and I do love it. And I really did want to show you because, as you know, I'm very matchy-matchy, and this doesn't match at all. Not at all. And I did it anyway. So this is a kimono sleeve top. And then I did that little hack where you kind of tie knots in the sleeves
to make the arms shorter.
Except that they came out. So I'm going to do them again.
I asked Priya to try on a bunch of stuff.
Yes. So wait, I'll put it on and then I'll do the hack. Okay. So this is my kimono sleeve top, which has no chartreuse in it at all. Oh, but this needs to come out. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I did that hack on the sleeves where you find that bottom hem, the seam, and then you grab some fabric on either side of it, tie a little knot, and it creates a bell sleeve.
Aw. Lisa says, I missed the mirror walking out the door pics, Priya.
I'm going to have to go places more often then. But yeah, that's the mirror at the bottom of my stairs. It's an Art Deco mirror from the 20s or the 30s, and I love her. So yeah, so that's me just tying a little knot like this. So you end up with, like a balloon sleeve? Is that puff sleeve? I don't even know what that is. But yeah, this is one of my brag pieces. So it has a lot of colors that are not chartreuse. I hope you guys can see them. Lots of earthy tones. It has pinks. It has, look at the pink and blue and black and white. And then this lovely teal somewhere. Where's the teal? Where did I put the teal? Oh, there's the teal. There's the teal. But no green. And I wore this today. And I loved it. So this is my brag piece. There you go. Okay, guys. Send pictures, put your little brag pictures in there. We love to see our pieces again. We love to see them happy in their new home.
Also, we love to see how you wear Sorry Not Sorry.
That's true. And we love it when you share how it works. So I know it does work, right? And I was thinking, it kind of reminds me of my garden because I have these urns that have potato vine in them, which are kind of this color. And then I have all these leaves and flowers that are all these other colors with them.
It is like
and it works, right? Yeah. So if it works in your garden, why wouldn't it work on a person?
And I think purple accessories would make it literally your garden.
Wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, guys. Oh, I am done for the day, and I loved chatting with you again. I really miss this. Oh, really? Oh, I'm so glad that you were able to join us. And I'm glad that I had the energy to be myself today because I feel like I have not had that for a while. I look forward to seeing you guys. I'll put a little post in the swap and sell saying to share your brag pictures because we'd love to see them. And don't forget about the sale. Check it out. Might as well get stuff 40% off.
And don't forget our sneak peek.
Don't forget the sneak peek. It releases on July 21st. Oh, I should look at both cameras. July 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, and I have that scrolling across
the screen.
Yes.
Excellent. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.